Hello, friend. Right now, there is a debate, not a debate, it's a panic going on about the crude oil collapse. And people are, media, not people, media is informing us that the crude oil price went negative. It's going on right now, $1.5, blah, blah, dollar negative right now. Three very important questions need to be addressed. Number one, what is the meaning of negative crude oil price? Number two, who will get the negative effect or bad effect of this crude oil negative pricing? And number three, who can get the benefit out of this situation? Number one, what is the meaning of the crude oil negative price? It doesn't mean that tomorrow morning I'll go to petrol pump or gas station, I'll ask the person to fill my tank and I'll get money for that. It's not the case. Actually, there are two different things. The right now price, the crude oil right now order price is 20 something around $20 per barrel, which is we call, if you check on internet, it's OPEC bucket we call. This WIT or other contracts, these are the future contracts which people are dealing. That what will be the price in June, say for June 2020. Today is 20th April 2020. What will be the price after 2 months? 3 months down the road, what will be the price? So this is future trading. Right now, what actually happened, we have to understand, and there's no need to panic. These oil producing companies kept producing the oil, crude oil, and most of the refineries, most of the OMCs, oil marketing companies and transporting companies, they kept purchasing it, and they kept investing in that. Now the capacity is full, and the problem is that the dilemma is that people are worrying, that these investors are worrying that what will be the actual price 2 months down the road. Nobody knows. And if they purchase oil in June, they get the actual shipment in June, what will be the carrying cost of that oil, considering that capacity is full and no one knows that when we will get out of this lockdown, and where they will be putting that oil. We don't have enough tanks. Storage capacity is gone, full. So that's the reason that future contract are trading at negative price. It's not the real crude oil price. Number one. Number two, the impact of this crude oil price decline or negative, being negative, the contract price, not the real product price, is on the brokerage houses who were dealing in those contracts. Those brokerage houses who invested in those contracts, and now they're trying to sell it, but there is no buyer. So that's a problem. So they have to keep these contracts with them, and they should be hoping that that lockdown get eased. And as we have seen that New Zealand announced today that they are going to relax lockdown, Italy, Spain, now America is deciding as well. So people will start getting involved in the usage of these oil-based products. So it will be relaxed. So just it's a panic in the market that it's collapsing and there will be no capacity. It's just on assumption basis panic. Who can get benefit? So brokerage house will get hit, definitely they will get hit. Who can get benefit out of this situation are like countries who are importing crude oil, and because it's a very expensive item, so developing countries, especially developing countries, they are purchasing this black gold, what we call, from oil producing countries. So now they can purchase these contracts, future contract, for their need, considering their capacity. These countries can have, they can produce this storage capacity within a couple of months based on like prefab structures, and 2 months I think reasonably enough. In case of Pakistan, government of Pakistan is has launched a mega oil terminal city. So in the same way, other countries can get these capacity as well, and they can purchase these contract, and they can get very cheap crude oil in June, July, and August, and so on. Number two, airlines and those companies, big companies like country-owned airlines, they can invest in that, so they can offer very cheap, very inexpensive tickets, maybe in the month of July or August. So because people are very uncertain right now whether they will be able to travel or not after a couple of months, so they can offer them very relaxed prices, because people will be traveling, because once the lockdown will be over, people are stuck some in another other part of the world, so they will be going home. So there will be traveling, there will be huge traveling. Industry will be open, so they have to sell their product. There will be huge transportation. So those companies who are in like airline business, they can invest in these futures contract. So there is no such need to panic, like our media all over the world is telling us that it's gonna collapse and it's finished, economy finished, new world order is coming. It's not the case. Thank you very much.